Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to all candidates. So today we are going to discuss about the most effective way that we can do to maintain a healthy lifestyle. All of us know eat a healthy food is very important for us to make sure that we can maintain a healthy weight and reduces the risk of disease. It's a lot of way that we can took to maintain a healthy diet. For example, we can take a food or drink which contain vitamin, protein, and so on, like vegetable and fruit. So let we begin our discussion today. I would like to share my opinion first, which method I think the most effective is mindful eating habits. In my opinion, practicing mindful eating habits is one of the best way to maintain a healthy diet. Nowadays, many people eat while watching television, scrolling through social media, or doing work. Because of this distraction, they often do not realize how much they have eaten. For example, a person may finish a large bag of chips while watching a movie without noticing it. However, if they eat mindfully by focusing only on their meal, they are more likely to stop eating once they are full already. I also think mindful eating habits can help people to think carefully about their food choices. Instead of choosing fast food out of convenience, they are more likely to choose healthier meals because they pay attention to what they are eating. So how about you guys? Do you agree with me if I said mindful eating habits is the effective way that we can do to make sure that we success in our healthy lifestyle?
Okay, thank you. I strongly agree with your point that mindful eating habit is a good way for maintaining healthy diet. But I want to add a little bit more point. Practicing mindful eating habit is another effective way to maintain a healthy diet. Mindful eating means paying full attention to what we eat and eating slowly, and also recognizing when we are hungry or full. By doing this, we can avoid overeating and make healthier food choices. But I want to add my point of view that increasing fruit and vegetable is one of the best way to maintain a healthy diet. In my opinion, eating more fruits and vegetable every day is very important because they provide our body with essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber. These nutrients help us to stay healthy, improve our immune system, and reduce the risk of diseases such as obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. Besides that, fruits and vegetables are naturally low in calories but high in nutrients. This means we can eat enough to feel full without consuming too much fat or sugar. For example, instead of eating potato chips or chocolate drink during break time, we can choose healthier snacks such as apples, banana, oranges, or carrots. This simple change can make a big differences to our health in the long run. Moreover, vegetables should be included in every meal. For instance, during breakfast, we can add more tomatoes or cucumber to our sandwich. For lunch and dinner, we should try to fill at least half at our plate with vegetables such as broccoli, spinach, cabbage, or long beans. These help us to get enough fiber, which is good for our digestion and keeps us feeling full for a longer time. What about you guys?
As Nadia mentioned just now, increasing fruits and vegetables can provide our body with more vitamins, fiber, and mineral that can strengthen our immune system. However, I believe one way we can do this is by reducing processed food. Reducing processed food consumption like instant noodle, potatoes, chips, soft drinks, and packaged snacks. These foods often contains high amount of sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats. Eating too much of this can increase the risk of obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. Instead, we should choose fresh and natural food such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and home-cooked meals. We don't have to completely avoid
processed food, but we should eat it less often and in smaller amount. By making healthier food choices, we can improve our health and maintaining a balanced diet. How about you guys?
Okay. Thank you. I agree this with Dayan point, but in my opinion, the eliminating processed food is one of the best way to improve our health. First, processed food usually contain high amount of sugar, salt, unhealthy fats, and preservative that can increase the risk of obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. Second, eating fresh and natural food provide more essential nutrient, vitamin, and mineral that help our body stay strong and healthy. And furthermore, avoiding processed food can improve our energy level, digestion, and overall well-being because our body need receives better quality nutrition. Finally, choosing fresh food encourage healthy habit and reduce the risk of developing chronic disease in the future. Therefore, eliminating processed food is an important step toward living a healthy and happy life. In my opinion, one of the most effective way to maintain a healthy diet is by staying hydrated. Although many people focus on eating healthy food, they often forget and that drinking enough water is just as important for our health. Firstly, our body needs water to function properly. Water helps regulate body temperature, transport nutrients to different parts of the body, digestion, and remove waste through urine and sweat. Without enough water, our body cannot perform this function efficiently. Secondly, staying hydrated, we may feel tired, dizzy, or have difficulty focusing, especially during class or at work. Therefore, drinking enough water can help us stay active and productive throughout the day. Besides, that drinking plain water instead of sugary drink is a healthier choice. Soft drink, bubble tea, and sweetened beverage contain a lot of sugar, which may increase the risk of obesity, diabetes, and tooth decay. By choosing water, we can reduce our sugar intake and maintain a healthy lifestyle. How about you, your point?
I totally agree with your point because staying hydrated is essential for maintaining good health. Drinking enough water helps our body function properly and support a healthy lifestyle. But I would like to share my opinion. I believe that frequent home cooking is one of the best ways to maintain a healthy diet. First of all, when we cook at home, we know exactly what goes into our food. We can choose fresh ingredients like vegetable, fruits, chicken, or fish, and we can reduce the amount of oil, sugar, and salt. This makes our meals healthier compared to fast food or processed food, which usually contains a lot of unhealthy ingredients. In my opinion, eating fresh food regularly can help us stay healthy and reduce the risk of disease such as obesity, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Another reason is that home cooking helps us control our eating habits. Sometimes when we eat outside, the portions are too large, and we end up eating more than we actually need. However, when we prepare our meals at home, we can decide the right portion according to our needs. We can also plan our meals in advance, which help us avoid unhealthy snack or last-minute fast food. Besides that, cooking at home is also good for our family. Preparing and eating meals together gives family members the chance to spend quality time with each other. Parents can encourage their children to eat more vegetables and healthier food from a young age. At the same time, everyone can learn basic cooking skills which are useful throughout life. What do you think, Sarina? Do you agree with my point?
I'm totally agree with your point, because cooking at home gives us a better control over the ingredients what we use. We can reduce the amount of oil, sugar, and salt in our meals, which can make them healthier than many restaurants or fast food meals like McDonald's, KFC, and so on. But I'm still stand with my point, which is I think mindful eating habits is the effective way that we can do to maintain a healthy diet for our lifestyle. This is because mindful eating habits can encourage people to become more aware of their eating habits. Nowadays, many people eat without thinking, especially when they are using a phone or watching television. When people practice mindful eating habits, they can pay attention to what they are eating and think carefully before choosing their food. For example, instead of eating junk food out of habit, they may choose a healthier snack because they are more aware of their choices. Therefore, mindful eating habits can help people maintain a healthy diet by encouraging better eating habits every day. Thank you, Finas, for the opinion. And I think all of us agree with 0 point, which is the frequent home cooking is an effective way to maintain a healthy diet because it allows people to control the ingredients, cooking method, and portion size of their meals. By preparing food at home regularly, individuals can make healthy choices and develop better eating habits. So I think all of us already agree with 0 point is the best way to maintain a healthy diet. And I guess our discussion end today. And thank you for the mutual cooperation today.